Good morning. Okay, when we last left off, we did a spark test. We'll come back to that later, but now we're going to do a quick compression test. So I've got the spark plugs laying. Notice that that's wet because I just pulled it out here, so I'm getting some fuel in there, but we'll get back to that later. So let's see what the compression looks like in the cylinder that's not firing. Okay. Okay, so if I did it right, looks like I got compression. Let's see if that spark plug is firing. Well, you got spark. So that's step
compression
two.
And spark test on the working cylinder. Okay. Got spark, got compression.
So we have spark and we have compression on both sides. I have buttoned it back up. Let's see if she'll start. Okay, we got stuff coming out of both ends. That really doesn't matter though. We've got a crossover pipe. Okay, so we'll do that. We're running on the left cylinder and not on the right. Just as cold as it can be. Starting to warm up. Okay, this is the state of the right plug. I just pulled it out. Just as cool as it can be. But it doesn't look too wet right now. So that might be something I need to, obviously it's rich. I'm going to swap the plugs out and see if it'll fire that way. Okay, so I've swapped the left plug for the right plug and vice versa to try to rule out whether or not it's a bad spark plug. Fires right up. Here's the next trick. I've run the right coil wire to the left spark plug and vice versa. Let's see if she will fire. Or warming up anyway. Okay, so that did nothing either. I will set the timing on it here in a little bit for the third or fourth or fifth time. We'll go through that process, but it is a wasted spark ignition with a boxer twin. So it seems to me like if one's firing, the other should fire. So let's move on to air. Check that out. Okay, I do have the Mod Top aftermarket air box there that's got two filters, one on each side. I have pulled those, I've cleaned those. I don't think that's the problem. Not too long ago, I've completely cleaned those. But because it's two different filters, it might be. So what we'll do is we'll completely unhook the air filters and see if it fires up now. Okay. Same thing. Okay, here's where I may be an idiot because I don't know what I'm doing. Starting fluid. There's the carb. I've been told to spray starting fluid through there while it's running and see if anything happens. So I guess you mean where the air goes in? We'll try that. Well, I might be doing something stupid, but whatever I was doing, it doesn't seem to work, so. I've also been told that the problem might be an air leak up around here. Now, I've completely removed that, cleaned everything, inspected it, it's in good shape, reinstalled it, but we'll fire it up and spray a little starting fluid around here. Maybe that'll make a difference. Let's see here. Nope. The next thing I've been told to do is pour a little bit of gas in the cylinder. I don't know how much is a little bit of gas. It's not that much, so za zdrowie. Pour a little bit in there. Okay. Then we'll try to fire it up. Let me put the spark plug
Here we
back.
go.
Hope I don't blow my back up. Already getting hot over here, so that didn't do anything. You are useless. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this at all one-handed in film. It's just probably not going to happen, but I do have the engine over at top dead center, and we'll check the valve lash. That's about right. I can't just let it hang, but it feels snug but not too snug. So what we'll do is we'll fire it up and watch the engine run for a minute here. Put that down. Okay. Okay, since we got the valve covers off, I've got it back to top dead center. Both of those are freely turning, and let's see in here. Right. Okay, so setting the power arc timing, I'm not going to be able to film the whole process here, but basically you set it to top dead center, not the timing mark, but top dead center. Then you come unhook your ground here, and then you loosen that and you turn this, or turn it on, and then turn this until that little red light comes on. Then you snug it down, and that's all there is to it, and I'm about to do that. So there we are. I've set the timing, top dead center, and the light is on with the coil wire negative unhooked. Let's go make sure that it's still at top dead center. Where are we at here? There we are. Yep, pretty close anyway. Okay. So the timing is set. Okay, so some have suggested it might be that the fuel's not getting enough fuel to the carb. We'll get to the carbs in a bit. But, is that enough? Okay, that's what I thought. Let's mess with the exhaust. Well, okay, they're mod top open pipes. But I have pulled it at least up to that point there. So we'll fire it up and see if it does any better, but I don't see how it's going to. I need to check and make sure there's no blockage between there and the header. But we'll see. Too happy. See anything weird on the underside of the cylinder thing, the jug. No, doesn't seem to be. Let's check the exhaust. Okay, this might not work. See anything in there? Any rat's nest or anything like that? No, I don't think so. Kind of a black hole, isn't it? Okay, we buttoned everything back up. Right? If you'll notice, so it's slightly warm, so it must be firing every once in a while. But I mean, I could hold on to it. Alright, the guy at Power Arc told me to watch. It might be a grounding issue for the bike, so I'm gonna check that out. I don't know if there's a ground to the negative post of the battery, where that is, but I'm going to look and see if I can figure that out before I move on to the carbs. Now, about the carbs, if you think it's a carb issue, I've rebuilt these carbs 3 times this go around since the bike hasn't been running. I've swapped left for right and swapped them back, always the left jug running. But what the heck, we'll do it again. Okay, comrades, I have taken the left carb and the right carb and swapped them. So that carb was over here, this carb was over there. We're gonna fire it up and see what happens. Might have to kick it. All right. It's idling fast, I can deal with that. Same thing, firing on the left, not on the right. One more time, just for giggles. So I don't know, man. I'm about at the end of what I know how to do. Hopefully somebody has seen something that I missed, or because I don't know what I'm looking at. So I've kept it running for 10 years, and all of a sudden this one is causing me some issues. So let me know what you think. Thanks.